Okay, so I'm going to be bringing you this commentary about the Black Ops 2 creator class, and basically the main overall look over it is you have 10 points and everything like under the categories of like your primary weapon will cost 1 point. I think the attachments will cost 1 point each, and I think you can get about 2 to 3 attachments on each gun, depending on what things you decide to use in different categories like perks and stuff. And basically, after you use those 10 points, you can't. That's the limit. You have 10-point limit on your class, and you can go with only 6 points. You can go with 8 points. You know, you can go in with like 1. I guess you can go in with 1. I don't know. I don't know if you have to take in a gun. Like some people, I've seen some gameplay and people haven't taken in secondaries. They've basically forgot about their secondary and picked different things. So I don't know if you can pick like take nothing in and then just run around with a knife and stab people, then pick up their gun. Then you've got like loads of perks and your lethal grenades and stuff like that. But I don't really know yet because the game isn't even out yet. So anyway, moving on under the primary section of the weapons. I don't know if a lot of people may have realised this, but you have your shotguns as a primary, which like I think it is in Modern Warfare 2. I think. You have your light machine guns, you have your sniper rifles, you have your submachine guns, you have assault rifles, and also you have your specials, which there were specials in Black Ops 2. I mean Black Ops 1, but they were secondaries like the crossbow and the ballistic knife. So I don't know if there's like some like special weapon, like I don't know, because it's kind of futuristic. I don't know, like futuristic guns. I haven't really seen it. I've seen it and then I paused it there and I was thinking, oh wait, specials, really? Like, what are these things going to be? Like, what type of guns? Is it just going to be the crossbow and the ballistic knife coming back? I don't know. Also, so in your creator class system, you have your or in your creator class like 10 points worth. You have your primary, your secondary as normal. You have perk 1, perk 2, perk 3, your tactical, and you have your lethal grenades. And also, there is no death streak, so no like, dead man's hands, like quickly pull out C4 and blow up and pray for that kill, and really annoying that person who's on like a 10-20 kill streak, something like that. And then there's also 3 things at the bottom of the class which are called wild cards, and basically the wild cards, I can name all of them for you. There's the primary gunfighter, which lets you have a third attachment onto your primary weapon. So I guess by that you can already have 2 attachments on any gun. I don't know, because it's saying you can then have a third. There's also secondary gunfighter, which I guess lets you have 2 attachments or 3 attachments on your secondary. I don't know. Overkill, which used to be a perk, is now a wild card. Everyone should know what that is because it was in Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4, I think, where you get to have two primary weapons. Instead, there's Danger Close, which used to be a perk, but in this one it isn't like more explosive damage. It's more you get double the amount of lethal grenades, I think. So taking like 2 grenades instead. Perk 1 Greed, perk 2 Greed, and perk 3 Greed, I guess, let you have an extra perk. But then by using this perk 1 Greed, you're basically using your first perk, that's 1 point. You're using perk Greed, and then that's your second point, and then your third thing. So if you use all 3 of your perk Greed things in the wild cards, that's 3 perks already, that's 3 things to get more, and then that's 3 extra perks. So that means you only have 1 more spare point to get a gun, or something like that. And then there's also Tactician, which I guess lets you take in 2 tactical grenades and stuff like that. Also, the attachments that this game are going to bring out are they have their classic like reflex, or not classic, but like red dot and stuff like that. They have also one that I've only just realised right now is Target Finder, which I have actually seen a gameplay where it's like they look down their scope, and if you've used the remote sentry gun in Modern Warfare 2 and 3, sorry. It comes up with like a little square around the people where they're moving. I guess that's what Target Finder does. Like you do that, you aim, you can just kill them, and it'll show them up if they don't have a certain perk, I guess. Which is kind of like people might be hiding, and then you can just spot them like that. There's also the fast mag, which reload quicker. Like there's grip, laser sight, which loads of people in like Call of Duty 4, all these other games used to like get hacks for like a laser sight, and now you don't have to because it's in the game. There's adjustable stock, which I don't really know what that does. Quick draw, which is a perk in Modern Warfare 3, which lets you flick out your guns faster. There's the MMS scan, that you might have seen it in the trailers where the guy sends like a sonic wave through the walls and through the smoke and it picks up people, but it isn't. There's been a lot of like talk about it, and there's like, it's basically I've read it on the description of it. It says it lets you see people not all the way through the map, so it is limited distance. You can see them for a certain, I think it's like 25 meters or something like that through the walls and stuff, or some I don't know the exact measurement or something. But you do that and then it points them out, but also it won't point out just everyone because then it would be way too overpowered. I think it's just for people who like just sit in corners and stuff like that, and it'll point them out if they've been there for like so long. There's the grenade launcher, which no one really does like using. There's select fire on like machine guns and stuff for that. So it, I guess you like click one of the buttons on your pad and then it switches it from automatic to a burst. Like imagine an AK shooting like an M16. You're going to get some damage out of that. Then there's FMJ that's coming back, and extended mag as usual. Also, if I have time, I will explain the kill streaks. Now, the kill streaks are not kill streaks. They aren't point streaks. They are score streaks. So in Black Ops 2, you capture the flag, you got a point that goes towards all you get in your kill streaks and stuff like that, and kills and stuff. But in Black Ops 2, they're doing score. So basically, you capture a flag, that might be 200 points. That's basically 2 kills. So then you're close to your UAV. And basically, they've even said, imagine like you can get one big point streak. Like imagine Search and Destroy, you get 500 points for a kill. That might unlock like imagine in Modern Warfare 3 a Predator missile. So that's basically saying one kill in Search and Destroy is a lot different to one kill in a lot of different things, and it should be, in all fairness. But then giving them a Predator missile for that is a bit, you know, iffy on Search and Destroy as well. But you know, I guess they must have a way to balance it out and everything. But anyway, I'll go through the kill streaks really quick, so I've got about like 2 minutes left of gameplay. The RCXD, which people kind of got annoyed with and people kind of had fun with. UAV, there's the Hunter Killer. The Hunter Killer is basically a little, imagine a flying RCXD, you throw it off in your hands and it'll just go off and it finds someone and it blows up in front of them or something like that. There's the care package, there's the counter UAV, the Guardian that you may have seen on the trailers. On the bridge bit, he like folds it out and it folds open and it like sends like heat waves at or microwaves or whatever at like the enemies, and I guess like starts like killing them, I don't know. Then there's the Hellstorm missile, which is basically a Predator missile that when it gets to a certain thing, you get to tap a button. When it gets to a certain distance to the map, you press a button, then it like splits, and then it just lets like at least about, I think it's 8 or 7 like mini Predator missiles just drop. There's the Lightning Strike, which is a precision airstrike, but I guess lightning or thunder, I don't know, or electric. Death Machine is a kill streak, a point streak, score streak, sorry. Sentry Gun is back. War Machine is a automatic noob tube. Dragonfire, you may have seen, it's that little helicopter that just flies around killing people like mad, but it's really easy to take out. There's the ACR, which is like a robotic polar bear, which has like a turret on its back. There's the Stealth Chopper. Orbital VSAT is basically a Blackbird. There's the Escort Drone, which is that little thing that you see driving around shooting people in some of these trailers. There's the Warhog, I think it's the Warthog or something like that, which I don't actually know what that is. There's the EMP. There's basically the Stealth Bomber's back. There's the VTOL Warship, which is, I don't know, I guess it's just a beastie helicopter. There's the K9 unit, the dogs are back, and then there's the Swarm, which is basically, imagine dogs flying around, but obviously it isn't dogs, and they just come down, they just like bomb you. Imagine that little hunter killer thing, but like thousands of them. As soon as they see you, they kill you.